There was probably about 20,000 Pontypridd supporters urging Sweeney to let that ball go, but I think he made the right decision. He's got a good field position now. Remember, it's only going to take a penalty to win this game or a drop goal. Well, Bowen, he's an unhappy time since he come on in that outside half position. Mervyn Davies is exceptionally well to pick up the bits and pieces there. And then look, there are numbers out there. Yeah, 4-3 possibly, but Sweeney, well, if they get a penalty from this, he'll be the hero. If not, everybody's saying he should have run it.
It would have taken a brave man to run it from there, Mike.
Yeah, I think Cardy and Fino, you know, they had the angles on the runners out wide, so the big thing he's got here is a good field position. Pressure's now on Llanelli.
All the players taking the opportunity of getting a drink because it's hot out there. And there's a player from each team still out on the field. It's Mervyn Davies and it's Phil Booth, I think, the replacement. No, it's not.
Is it Dwayne Peel?
It is Dwayne Peel, yeah. There's the University girls, and they'll have Mellon. Mellon.
Lucky Mervyn.
Those of you, the uninitiated, that's Gethin Jenkins, Mellon. Mervyn Davies, of course, another ex-student up there. Paul John, the only survivor from Ponty's Cup win, trying to call on all his experience, and those fans are calling on all they can as well. And Llanelli, who've been doing all the shouting for the first hour, are quiet and biting their nails, and Ponty are in full voice.
And this is a huge line out now for Robin McBride. He's got to find his jumper here, because if Pontypridd can nick this one, you really feel the momentum, everything is going with them.
Mervyn Davies back up on his feet. Dwayne Peel very groggily back up on his, and a word of sympathy from Brett Davey as he slowly traipses back towards the line out, which is down on Llanelli's 22. 17 points all the score. If it remains like this, then we will have 10 minutes each way extra time. They've scored a try apiece. Both those tries were unconverted, so they're still level. It's extra time. Booth at the front. Ooh, couldn't gather. And it's not 5, so it's Ponty scrum. Well,
that's a key error there from Pontypridd. See Booth going for the short one here. Just lost it going forward, and he wasn't 5 metres, so chance for Pontypridd to put some more pressure on.
Llanelli try and wheel the scrum. Michael Owen picks up Paul John as an extra flanker in there. Quinnell tries to get a hand on it. Untidy ball for Pontypridd. Play on, says the referee, but Ponty have recovered. Parks looks for his scrum half. Paul John is there to Kerry Sweeney. Sweeney, speculative pass to Sonny Parker. Matt Cardy made sure of the tackle, and Llanelli coped with that one pretty well. Ponty were asking a lot there of their midfield. It's the final minute of play. His kick is charged down. Oh, Gareth Bowen's kick was charged down by John Bryant. Gethin Jenkins was there as well, and almost a moment of glory for Gethin Jenkins.
And that's one of those difficult moments when how much advantage do you allow? You know, there was a chance there for Llanelli to clear their lines. They went for the little chip. I mean, that's dangerous. You know, Bowen here now knows he can bury this, but conversely knows as well if he makes a mistake they can go back to the scrum. So it's a fine line for the referee to call how much advantage he allows.
Well, I think I just heard the referee saying 7.5 minutes to go. So it's 7 minutes injury time being added at the end of this game. So there's a fair old bit of playing to do yet.
Yeah, both teams are tired, and you feel it's going to come down to who makes some mistake. Unfortunately, it's Matt Cardy who's down for Llanelli there.
Llanelli supporters behind us trying to get the Scarlets going. They're going to try and pick their team up for the remaining 7 minutes. Game on an absolute knife edge.
Well, it will be Neil Boubier who comes on to replace Cardy, and I wonder whether they thought they should have brought Boubier on earlier.
Well, he's had a terrible season injury-wise as Matt Cardy. He's only just come back into the reckoning. But that knee is not looking good. It is the end of the road for Matt Cardy. And Neil Bubia.
Well, he looks in some pain there, doesn't he, Matt Cardy? It's very unlucky for him. He made a remarkable recovery after that ankle dislocation and break.
Sympathetic round of applause for Matt Cardy as he leaves that field with the injured knee. And Neil Bubia, 7 times capped by Wales, comes on for the final throws of this match, which is so finely balanced. Well, they got an extra option for a drop goal now if they come to it, have Llanelli. At the moment, they're down in their own half.
It's that situation now, Gareth, a drop goal or a mistake, a penalty is going to be enough to win it. You've got to be in that field position to do that.
Quinnell takes it upon himself, and with hands on the floor, Ponty gave away the penalty.
Hands up when you're off your feet.
I think it was Corey Harris who was in there responsible. And nobody wants to give away that kind of penalty when they're defending. It's not such a bother if you're up in your opponent's half, except of course that you give them the chance now of this kind of position downfield. A study in concentration, the Llanelli front row. And they've got to keep that concentration going right until the final whistle, which is still 5 minutes or so away. 17 all, extra time beckons unless somebody can do something. Salesi Finau again takes 3 to bring him down, lays it back for Dwayne Peel. Robin McBride is there, good tackle on him by Robert Sidoli. Scott Quinnell, he's had a huge game for Llanelli. Lovely hands by Bowen to Bubia. Bubia takes them on the outside, dragged down by Gethin Jenkins. Phil Booth in there. Ponty defend on their 22. Stephen Jones. Simon Easterby spreads it wide to Finau. Out wide is Barry Davis. Across comes the Ponty defence. And Llanelli now looking to try and seal it from here. Gareth Bowen looks ahead. Almost caught Martin Madden coming back, found Phil Booth there. Somehow they hang on to it, but Ponty have stolen it. Robin McBride comes over the top. The flick back to Brett Davey. Davey slams it downfield. The race is now on. Matthew Nuttall is down there. Stephen Jones is there. Mark Jones is there. Stephen Jones is the first one back. Tackled by Matthew Nuttall. Deep inside the Llanelli 22, held up to try and drag him over the touchline. Good support from Mark Jones and Simon Easterby. And Llanelli have recovered and they've hung on to it. And from the in-goal area, Barry Davis clears the line. Well, you cannot take your eyes off this game for a second. It's liable to be won anywhere.
Brett Davey again then. How many times he saved Pontypridd? And again, great kick forward. And Nuttall was after it, did very well. But Brett Davey has had a big game for Pontypridd this afternoon. Another vital turnover. And who's there? Brett Davey to save Pontypridd again. Big punt downfield. He saved 2 tries, and again, sensible thing.